What's up, boys and girls? This is your boy Curtis Miso coming in hot with another video. I'm coming to you shirtless right now. I just got done playing basketball. Too lazy to shower, but wanted to take off the sweaty clothes, so a little TMI for you right there. We have some heat behind you. Just throw up some of my bigger cards in the back that I'm really happy with. Some of my favorite cards, but that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to show you some cards that we got back. We just got a BGS submission back. Our first BGS submission. We did economy, and some cards in here should definitely not be in economy. Some other cards should definitely, in the submission, should not have been submitted at all. This is when PSA was closed, so we decided to just mess around and try a BGS return. We shipped these bad boys out. It's about 10 cards back in January 13th of 21. Actually, that's when they received it from us. And we just got them back yesterday. So shipped them out January 13th, 21. We got them back March 6th of 22. So well over a year on these bad boys. Pretty crazy how long that took. But here we go. So again, there's a bunch of these I'm going to show you. If I go back in time, I would slap myself in the face and keep myself from submitting these to BGS, because they're, a lot of the card values have just gone down so much on base that it's just, there's no point in grading them, and even graded, they're going to be worth less than the actual cost to grade the cards. But here we go. So here's one of them. I'm first going to go through Gibby and Mike on the Mike's cards. This is just a refractor, Bowman Chrome, Jason Dominguez. Got the 9 on here, 10, 9595, 85 centering. So not sure what I guess it's the top to bottom. Yeah, I guess it's pretty thin on top, but you'd think they could have went ahead and given us a 9 on the centering and gotten the 9.5 on this. It's not that thin on top. Oh, my computer just went to sleep, which is not ideal. So again, this is probably a card if we go back in time, we keep ourselves from grading, because this isn't even I need to log back into my computer so I can see my spreadsheet, but this isn't even, I don't know what this is going to be worth, probably $50 or less. It's not the Bowman first rookie, it's just a Bowman Chrome refractor, not numbered, so whatever, but that's an 9. And Gibby he just got annihilated on this return. So he got a couple 8.5s. And these are cards that, should we have graded them? Probably not. But this is a Brandon Ayuk. This is pretty sweet, actually. I mean, this is an XR. We ripped a couple of these boxes back in 2020. RPA, a Brandon Ayuk, sick patch, numbered to 15. So this is a pretty cool card. Ayuk, we had really high hopes. A lot of people had high hopes for him in fantasy this year, and he just collapsed like a $2 suitcase, as the Hornets announcer likes to say. But he started turning it on. He's got a lot of talent, whatever. This card's not gonna be worth a whole lot. So we'll probably use this as a coaster later. But this is got an 8.5, edges and corners got 8.5s. These thick cards it's just real tough to get good grades on these. And frankly, it looks pretty clean. It doesn't look like an 8.5 to me. There's a little nick there on the top. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty rough right there. So that'll get you on the edges. But whatever. 8.5 on that. Sell that to a 49ers fan. Maybe do a giveaway or something without Gibby's consent. And fire that into the sun. Here we have a RPA of Mr. CEH. A little 2-color, got the little stitching there to 99 out of Origins. It's the sticker, so nothing too special. Again, an 8.5 for Gibby. I'm laughing, he's not. We got an 8.5 on the corners, 8.5 on the surface. Thick cards again are tough. Looks like what do we got on the edges? 9.5. So even though it looks like he got some whiting on the edges, they gave us they're pretty generous on that, but the corners got hit. Tough to see in the BGS cases because they have that inner sleeve and you get a lot of reflections happening, but this card actually looks relatively clean. So 8.5 is a little unfortunate on that. And it's also unfortunate that CEH is not very good relative to what he should have been and what people were expecting. So not going to be worth a whole lot there. And again, I guess really Mike on the Mike and Gibby just got destroyed in this order. Here's a Vlad, Chrome Black on card auto. His auto is always, it's pretty goofy. It looks like that usually if you do it straight, but he went sideways on this one. Number 99. Fortunately got the 9 on here. 9595 corners and surface both got 9s. This card, the lighting's not great right now. I'm not at my normal position because I got to be at my laptop, but this card looks pretty clean. And Vlad, we sent this in so long ago. It was before Vlad went off last year and finally kind of realized his potential and was a runner-up for MVP behind Ohtani, I believe. So this card's gone up quite a bit since we sent it in. Unfortunately, got the 9, so I don't know how much it's gonna be worth. But a Vlad on card auto is always fun. Super Futures autograph. So you know, Mike's gonna wish he got obviously better than a 9. But and then here finally they got something a little better. Unfortunately, the player Kyle Lewis Gem Plus, True Gem Plus 395s and the 10 on the edges. Really good condition. Hard to get those on these thick patch cards. Unfortunately, the single color patch. But this is numbered to 50. The emerald green, kind of a team color. Rookie card. We need Carlos to actually play baseball again. Hopefully he gets that knee figured out. I know Mike he's trying to collect a rainbow on these. So could be a worthless rainbow if Lewis never plays baseball. But did get a Rookie of the Year a couple years ago. So there you go. And then we get into my cards, and here's the one that I'd love to just fire off to the sun. Why did I submit this? It's an XR base out of Chronicles. Nothing to write home about. I got 2 9s, no 8 5s, but that bumps it down to a 9. I needed one more 9-5 on this bad boy. It looked, no, that's on the case. So I don't know. This thing looked really clean when I sent it in. I'm surprised that I got a 9. It's probably a PSA 10. Again, this is why, people don't like to buy base cards that usually the only ones that I like to buy or general people buy for BGS or autos or RPAs. But for base cards, you're just better off going to PSA. It was just closed when we submitted I can see the corner there. It just was closed when we submitted these. And so, these cards aren't going to be worth a whole lot. They're going to be hard to move. These are all mine are going to be for sale pretty much. So this is but Jaw has certainly, I was submitting a ton of Jaw and he's looking like an MVP candidate right now, top 5 probably in the MVP odds. He's not going to win it. It's going to be a big man, but, his cards have gone up. This is probably a $9 or $25 card. I don't know. I didn't even look it up at a 9, but that's for sale. I'll move that. Here's one a little bit more valuable, and I did pretty well on this submission. I got a 9.5 on this, 9.5, 10 corner, 9 on the surface. So almost a True Gem Plus. Probably could have PSA 10 this. Unfortunately, it just wasn't open at the time. And so pretty cool card. These are the chrome ones, a little bit more rare than the XR. Thick card, somewhat thick, out of Chronicles. Ripped a ton of this. Was able to find it on retail shelves back in the day, which was really hard to do. So this is probably a $50 card. Happy to move this. Friends and family, hit us up. Pack Addicts NW on Insta or Twitter. That is for sale. This one I actually like quite a bit, and they sell for more. This is, look at that, man. That's the Flux John Morant. Actually would be cool in a silver base, and I did get the True Gem Plus. 395s and a 10. This would be a PSA 10 any day of the week. I wish that I submitted this. I wish PSA was open because I would have gone straight to PSA, and this would be worth $200 ish, $250. But at a BGS, even though this is the condition, this is a PSA 10 for all intents and purposes, but it's probably $125 card at a BGS 95. And I love the jersey on this. This is one I might keep, but I'd be willing to sell it just because I love those old school Vancouver jerseys. And the Flux cards are pretty cool with the kind of whatever the color situation going on these. And that's a great grade on that one. And I knew it was pretty clean when I submitted it. So definitely happy with that. That's my favorite card anyway of these 3 lower end Jaws. So very happy about that. Here's a funny one. AJ Dillon, Silver Disco, pulled this out of retail, or not retail, Fast Breaks NBA, No Huddle box. Pretty cool card. I wish I wasn't getting those reflections. Where's that coming from? It's coming from my extra light here. But again, True Gem Plus, so I know what I'm doing when I'm submitting these things. This is clean as a whistle. Centering a 10, which is hard to do in Prism, and 395. So this is a PSA 10, all intents and purposes. If I had half a mind to crack these and send them into freaking PSA and get a 10, but whatever. I'll probably move this. Actually, maybe I might hold it because I think that he's going to take over eventually from whoever their starter is. I forget his name, but AJ Dillon's really good. I'm buying him in Dynasty and Fantasy for sure. So Thunder Thighs, it's probably a $50 card as it stands. I think it should be worth more than that. But again, RBs don't sell for a whole lot. Then we get into some of my bigger cards that I submitted. Again, why the hell? This is a PSA 10. It's a quad, True Gem Plus 9.5. Quad 9.5, Justin Herbert, blue, reactive. It's perfect. It's pristine. So wish this was in a PSA 10 slab instead of a quad 9.5. Really hurts the value. This card is it's probably a $250 card at a BGS 9.5. I need to check that again, but I think that's about right. And I will move this because I have some just massive Herberts already in the collection. So this is going to be for sale. But this is a PSA 10 for all intents and purposes, just in a BGS sleeve. And here's the biggest one. Why did I send this in economy? I don't know. I'm cheap as hell. And I waited over a year to get this back. Pulled this. Best pull out of Prism by far last year. I did pull a purple hollow Prism Justin Herbert to 125, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately, the condition wasn't great, so I sold it raw. But this card is absolutely perfect on the front. 10 edges, 9.5 centering. Look at that surface. And the auto is a 10. It's perfect auto. They hit me with 9 on the corners. And that's definitely not because of the front. The front is just immaculate. Actually, I think that was not there. That's a little piece of dust they got caught in the case, I think. But look at that thing. It's just beautiful. And so I am happy at 9.5. I knew it was going to 9.5. I was thinking it might pristine, honestly. But the corners did drop it to a 9, and that's because it's really there's just a little white on the back left, and I didn't think they'd be that strict, but because it's just so minor, I thought they'd at least 9.5 that. But that is it. That is the only reason they got a corners 9. The front, this is a PSA 10. Frankly, this could PSA 10. I have half a mind to try to cross this, but PSA 10, last one sold for $6K. So this is probably a $4,000 card at a BGS 9.5. I am going to move this because I have that already. That's about a 5.5K card. So I'll probably move this one, or maybe I'll move that one. I don't know. So yeah, this is cool. I'm very happy with a 9.5. I just wish this was a true gem because it's just such a clean, it's such good condition. But this will be available. I don't need 2 Joey B autos. I need to diversify into other guys. And then just showing you some other cards that I picked up recently. Actually, this was a PSA return. Justin Herbert. PSA 10 Donruss Optic auto. Is just a perfect auto. Beautiful on-card auto. This card is absolutely pristine. Got this back a couple days ago. Very happy with it, but to 150, I am going to move this because I have that, and I just bought 2 more just massive Herbert autos, and I need to diversify. I've got too much. So this is going to be for sale. Comps, unfortunately, the comps have, someone stupid and sold one for like 3,000. And before that, there were comps, multiple comps at 4. So someone got a little desperate for cash and sold it. So I'm not going to sell it at that comp. I might have to wait until the season you know, starts up next year again to sell this, because I'm not going to sell it for $3,000. But I would be willing to do 3.5, not via eBay. I don't want to pay fees, but 3.5 if you hit us up on Instagram or Twitter. This will be available because I just have too much Herbert. I love Herbert, but I also love diversifying. And then I'll just show you a couple cards that I purchased recently. One is this DK Metcalf. Look at this thing, man. Contenders, rookie ticket, cracked ice. These are the autos that you want to collect for football. Numbered 223. DK's prices are way down. He had a down year. I think he still had over 1,000 yards, but a down year because Russell Wilson was out, et cetera, et cetera. Russell Wilson played pretty bad when he was in because he was injured most of the year. Even when he came back, his finger was still jacked up. So these have gone down so. DK's price has gone down so much, and so as a Seattle fan, it's like, yeah, give me that. So this is a 600. I got this for 640, which is just a steal at a 9. And also people didn't want it because it's CSG, but I was planning on cracking it out of the slab because this card is, it's really clean other than just being a little off left to right. But this card is freaking pristine. So, and it's got the full DK Metcalf auto. He got lazy. His later autos are just say DKM. So there's a lot of things to like about this card. I feel like there's definitely a good upside to it, and it's really, really nice looking card for the PC. So there's those two. Also grabbed a couple more stuff for the PC. Mariners, bought this on Twitter. Noelvi Marte, True Gem, Quad 95, Refractor to $4.99. He's the top 15 prospect in baseball right now. 20 years old, looking really good, showing power, et cetera, et cetera. So I've been buying Marte for sure. Definitely a fan of him. And I got this for, I think it was $11.50. So not a bad price to pay for a True Gem. Probably maybe a little bit of an overpay, but if he becomes a top 5 prospect next year, that's gonna be an underpay. It'll go up, so we'll see. And this was a massive, just a disgusting overpay, just gross. Harry Ford, Ray Wave, non-True Gem auto, Surface 9. Just these cards just enamored me. They're just beautiful. Look at that. It's a new parallel for this year, and it's kind of got the black and white, just psychedelic colors in the back, and then he's got the color on the picture. And so, sorry. So I had to have it. I just had to have it. And so he's a top 100 prospect, young guy, 18, super athletic. People are saying he's got top 10 prospect potential. Unfortunately, massive overpay because there's not a lot of Harry Ford autos available. For some reason, he didn't sign a bunch of autos. He only signed like Gold Wave, Ray Wave, and he signed very few base and like Orange to 25. He just did not sign very many autographs. So these are just going for stupid amounts. And I took the plunge. And so I you know, this is in the PC now. I freaking love it, and I'm not buying any more Harry Ford after that because that was a foolish purchase. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm happy with it. I made some money off Burrow and some other guys, and I've been moving it into some PC players. So that is going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching. Please throw us a sub. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, PackAddictsNW. This is Curtis Miso, signing off.